Hi guys, Big Monday here, and welcome to another OP Combos video. This one is the unkillable Enchantress. It's, as you can see, I've got an enemy team wailing away. In fact, let's get put in on the action. I set them attacking me just before I went to answer the door, and that was a good 5 minutes ago. You see, I'm not dead yet. Not by a long shot.
Okay.
Let's just sit here and tank up some more damage. So, how does this work? Now, this was inspired by a Baumi video. It's one of his horrible coaches video. They were doing stupid stuff in that video, and I thought to myself while watching it, maybe with some small changes we could actually make this work. And what they were doing in the video is they basically bought 3 plate mails and they were working towards 3 big armor items. And what happened in the video is they could be Baumi could be burst down with magic nukes, but he couldn't be killed with right clicks. And only having 800 odd HP, he was quite easy to burst down. So I thought to myself, well, what if we add magic resistance in there as well? So you can see, passively, I currently have 75% physical damage resistance. It goes up to 79% when the Guardian Greaves Mend armor is active. I have 62% magic resistance. And if I use the active on the Glimmer Cape, which gives 45%, it takes me up to 79% magic damage reduction. So I've basically got an Ursa ult permanently. I can have 79% damage reduction, magic and physical. So I'm pretty fucking tanky, even to nukes.
Let's race.
It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. And this works really well on Enchantress because of the untouchable for the attack slow. I'm sure it would work. It would work pretty well on any hero who has their own attack slow and their own heal. So Omni Knight would probably be pretty good. Tusk doesn't have a heal, but he does have a really decent attack slow, so that would be pretty decent. So there's one other thing that makes it work, is the health regen. Now, the health regen, once I've got men kicked in, it's 34, well basically almost 35 health regen. And because I've got 80% damage reduction, that it's effectively 5 times as much. Because I have 80% damage reduction, it's effectively giving me 5 times as much HP. So 35 HP per second times 5, it's 180 HP. So my effective HP from this build is 180 HP. It's like having an alchemist ult going. This is why I'm so unkillable. And I just can't be burst down. Now I've took the Glimmer Cape for the extra magic resistance. It's not for the invisibility, although it does help. Now what makes this this build so viable is it's kind of a supporty build, but I can still right click. If I right click Sven, you can see I'm actually doing a decent amount of damage to him. Now if I had somebody with a Vlad's near me, I would be getting a shitload of heal from that as well. Again, it's what, 15% with the Vlad's? Where's the Vlad's? Oh, ranged is left. 10% with the Vlad's. So I'd be getting 13, which times it by 5 because of my damage reduction. 50, about 70. So we're getting 70 heal per attack, and I'm attacking once every 3 quarters. So about 100 damage per second from my right clicks. Again, which is a ridiculous amount of effective HP. That's just insane. And the thing is with this build is this is before I've got any auras from teammates, any other enhancing abilities. So yeah, I can slow people's movement speed with the Shivas, which gives value to my team, and I can Glimmer Cape anybody I like, which gives value to my team. I can Echo Shell with the Lotus Orb, which gives value to my team. I can also use it to remove debuffs. So somebody gets stunned, I can save them. If I get stunned, if I get slowed, if somebody gets... So I can help my team. The Guardian Greaves, again, it's a 250 heal times by 5, 1250 on me. Which, even if I max out at level 25, is pretty much going to fill my HP pool. Every single time. Or it's going to be the equivalent of a full HP pool. So let's just use it and see how much it actually gives me. But I might as well have given me a full HP pool. If I heal again with my active abilities, like I say, this works best with somebody with their own heal. And I can't be killed. I'm out healing the damage. So this is actually really useful to... And I've not even spoken yet about the 400 spell damage reduction from the Pipe of Insight. I mean, that the active on that can absorb 400 spell damage. That is spell damage, not magic damage. Bear that in mind. It is spell damage, so it will absorb pure, or at least that's the way I think it works. Just give me a sec, and I will try that again with Pudge. Because Pudge has pure. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't, sadly, even though it sort of sounds like it should. But okay, so that is, God damn it, cat. That is the weakness of this build. That pure damage will destroy you. Now, if it doesn't kill you, it gets you low. You get the extra regen from Guardian Greaves. So you'll be alright. So Silencer is a good counter to this build. Pudge is a good counter to this build, because if he can get a hook on you, and you see how much of my HP pool that does. So I've not even got to be that low, and Pudge can kill me. Lena with an Axe can do 850 pure damage to me, which will almost one-shot me. So there are significant counters to this build, but if you're playing Enchantress and your enemy does not have pure damage, or doesn't have good sources of pure damage. I mean, Pudge isn't great. Silencer isn't even that good against Enchantress because of the Untouchable. But hello, cat. But if they don't have pure damage, you're pretty much unkillable with this build. And you bear in mind, if the enemy team cannot deal with you in any way at all, one of two things are going to happen. One, they're going to focus you and leave your team alone. Or two, they're going to leave you alone, and I can just go in and do things like this. And even if I get... And I can put an Echo Shell on me, and then they can't stun me. Or they can stun me, but things like this will happen.
Okay.
And then who's trading better here? So I am actually really tempted to go into a game and try this now, because this is kind of ridiculous. It's supposed to be a bit silly, but if I go into a game without pure damage, I think I might actually try Enchantress. I don't play very often, but I think it's probably worth a try. Okay, guys, let's go try this in a game. Let me know what you think. I will link to the Bow Me video when I get a minute. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. Bye-bye.